Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is Meek. Today I have a video. I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite plugins, which is Substance Bass. I use this in all of my beats. Super professional, super ready. You don't have to tweak the sound a lot. You don't have to pitch your bass and everything like that. But that's not even what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be showing you how to use the Arpeggiator to build melodies. And it's so dope. And the song that comes to mind, SZA song, The Love Galore. And it goes boom, 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 boom. And that's just the bass, and that's like the main sound throughout the whole song. So if you want to make R&B music, I believe that the Arpeggiator, great tool, a great instrument for you to build those melodies around a R&B song. Synth pop, if you want to do like synth pop songs, this is a great instrument to use, and it's great bass sounds for, like I said, for any style. I'm going to be just showing you some different things about the Arpeggiator and how to use it with chords. I'm sure you're going to leave inspired, so please give this video a like. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to be working with an analog bass. It's so many good ones. That's why you got to go through them. Find one day to go through them and pick all your basses that you like. All right, so we are in Substance Bass, and let's make our way to the Arpeggiation menu. So this is your main menu right here, where you can see the visuals. You know, you can see all of the different bass sounds that you have and all the different effects macros. Okay, I love the way the noise plug, the synth plugs. I love the way that visual is. So we're going to go to Arpeggiation right here, and as you can see, it is off. So all you have to do, of course, is just to turn that on. The Substance Bass Arpeggiator has 12 different arpeggiation styles, and as you can see, we're in the arpeggiation menu. So let's just go through them really fast and see what they are. So here we have the pedal tone. So the pedal tone, it alternates between the lowest tone and each successive note that follows in the arpeggiation sequence. So what I love about the Arpeggiator and the Arpeggiator menu is that you can actually see visually how the Arpeggiator is going to arpeggiate the pattern. You know, it tells you. So you can see it goes low, then a little bit higher, then low, a little bit higher than the highest note, and then low, a little bit higher than the last highest note. Okay, so the up is really fun. It plays the notes in an ascending order. So basically it plays them upward. The down arpeggiator plays the trigger notes going downward in a descending order. All right, so it goes do 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 do, and as you can see, it shows you. So it's really just the opposite of the downward. Now the up down, self-explanatory in a way. It plays the trigger notes going upward and then downward. So it plays them ascending and then descending, and then down up plays the opposite. So it plays them descending and then ascending. So going down, do 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 do, you know, downward then up. So random is self-explanatory. It randomizes the trigger notes in a random sequence, you know, so you can get whatever, you get whatever comes. Now the chord is really fun. It plays the trigger notes in a polyphonic way, so like a chord in a way, it plays them kind of together. So these four, the zigzag patterns, are my favorite. I feel like you can get very different melodies, you can get very different styles and things like that. And if you're looking for an R&B style, or even if you're a hip-hop producer, like I know in Detroit, our music is very arpeggiation centered. You can use this for, you know, some hip-hop basses, you know what I mean? So the zigzag up plays the notes going upward in the order of the lowest to the second highest to the second lowest to the second highest, then to the second lowest, second highest, second lowest, then the highest. Okay, so zigzag down plays the notes going downward in this order. So it goes the highest, second lowest, second highest, then the lowest. Okay, so basically it starts high and then ends low, the zigzag down, and then the zigzag up starts low and then ends high. So the zigzag down pattern basically plays the zigzag up pattern, then the zigzag down pattern. Okay, then the zigzag down up pattern plays the zigzag down pattern first and then the zigzag up. Okay, so the as play plays back the notes in the sequential order that they are triggered. So let's get to the fun stuff. So down here we have our playback style selection area. So this is where you can program a velocity pattern for your steps. Okay, you can choose a velocity pattern by clicking here on pattern, and you have 3 different options for different style patterns. So here you have your simple, and by default with this patch it chose the first one from the simple pack. Okay, simple is very smooth. I like the simple because you can't go wrong. So here are the syncopated style patterns, and the syncopated style patterns, I would say, I would call it bouncier, gives it that bounce. And triplets, the triplet patterns, I'll call that the swing. Okay, so you can choose these different patterns, and we're gonna play around with them and things like that. Okay, when you press one of these, if you press OK, it'll go to that pattern. All right, so I'm gonna go back here. First one. All right, you can also change the pattern by going to these left or right arrows, and it'll change it. Okay, you can also randomize your pattern. You can keep pressing randomize, and it'll keep randomizing it. All right, so let's go back to regular. Okay, so down here you have your, you know, step programming options, and you can go all the way up to 64 steps. You know, booyah. Okay, go back to 32 though, and you can digitally type how many you want in. All right, but I'm going 32. Boom. The highlighted bars represents where there's volume and how high the volume is. You can lower it or you can raise it. Okay, the gray lines represents mutes. Okay, here you have your octaves. You can change how many octaves you want it to go up. It goes up 5, and you can go -5. Okay, you can also reverse your steps. Okay, so you can just click reverse and then reverse it, so you can see it better with something like this. I can reverse it, and there you go. Boom. So what the gating does is it increases or decreases the duration of a note being played in your arpeggiator. You know what I mean? The swing kind of swings it. So this is the rate here. The gate is directly connected to the rating, all right? So the max gate rate is determined by the arpeggiation rate. All right, so you can choose different styles. You can choose bars. You can choose regular that's not dotted all the way up to 164, you know, notes. You could choose, you know, have dotted notes, so all the way up to 164 dotted notes. I'm gonna tell you what's my favorite notes to play, and then you can have the triplets as well here. All right, so we about to just get into it. I want to make sure I covered everything. So I'm about to bring up my keyboard and everything. I'm using my iPad. I love it with Logic Pro X. So what we're going to be doing is using chords. You know, that's what I want to touch on, you know, arpeggiating your chords. All right, and we're going to be using some 7th notes, all right, to give it that jazz sound. You can also use 9s. I feel like the 7s, 9s, 11s, 13s, those type of things sound really good being arpeggiated. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to choose my arpeggiation rate. I want to show you guys how to make some R&B arpeggiated melodies with the bass. I already know that 1/8 dotted is very good for this, so I'm going to choose 1/8 dotted, and I'm going to close it. So after that, we're going to pick an arpeggiator pattern. Okay, I'm going to try with the pedal tones, but I already told y'all I like the different zigzags, but I'm about to give, you know, just the different ones a try, so you know we can see what we learn. See, randomizer. All right, so here's the zigzag up where it goes from lowest to the highest in a zigzag manner. Let's do as played. As played and random has been my favorite for what I'm previewing for y'all, because as played is playing the notes within that chord. You know what I mean? But I'm about to make a pattern, so let's go to the zigzag up. Let's see. All right, so that's zigzag up pattern. So let's try with the zigzag down. All right, so let's see if we picked a different pattern. So what I just used, I'm using a 1/4 dotted note, and then for the pattern, I'm using a triplet pattern with 24 steps, 0 octaves. So let's see if we go up to the octaves. This octave is negative. Do 1 octave. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God, I already got some ideas for that. I'll turn the swing up 50%. I'll probably stretch this chord out all the way for 4 bars. So yeah, that's that on the Arpeggiator page. I hope I sparked something. We're gonna go to the rhythm page, and I'm not gonna teach on this. All right, that's for a different video. You can actually affect the sound of your chord pattern. So the global sense, it just gives it some, rhythm. It's called the rhythm page. This is a tone. Imagine that. That is like a very beautiful R&B song. And that's the drive and the tonality. So let's turn on the filter, low pass. High pass. Alright, and you can even change like the wave shapes. Turn the flux on. You could even choose a different cabinet. This is crazy. Everything is connected to each other. Let's turn it off. So let's go here to the main page, and when you edit the macros, it can further enhance the creativity, the atmosphere of a song. So what I'm going to do is turn up the attack. See how it sounds softer now? Now say if we turn down the attack, let's see, turn it back to where it was. We could turn down the filter. Turn the noise, have it subtle. I like right there. Ooh. You can hear like the undertone. So let me go back to the rhythm page and mess with the rhythm. So after it's all said and done, of course you can just save it by going to this save mark here. Save as new preset. Is it right for us? It'll be in your users, the bass that you made. So hope that helped you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it just sparked an idea in you. I had fun making this for you guys.